Hi there, welcome to your random love reading for Mercury Retrograde. Okay, we're in the shadow of Mercury Retrograde at the moment, and officially it's retrograde from Halloween, isn't it? 31st of October to the 20th of November, but those of you in the know will know that it will be kind of a week or two either side of that. In my daily readings, certain cards have been coming up again and again and again, and I promised you I would do a random love reading covering the Mercury retrograde, but covering the Scorpionic energies as well. That card's for us, that are coming up throughout the November period. You can also check out your November readings, which are up on the channel for each sign. I will put the playlist in the description box, okay? Interesting times, people, interesting times. Please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the wiggly bell. I'm going to be doing live readings soon, so you'll be notified when the live readings come up. And also stuff like this, random readings, readings off the cuff, daily readings, wowzers, okay. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Oh my God. When I feel like I need to do a random love reading, there's such a lot kind of going on that I can sort of feel just brewing. And let me just, let's just get the cards out first and hope that I can still speak. Okay. The Hanged Man has been coming up. Right, I'm not doing reversals. The Hanged Man has been coming up in the daily readings. It came up every day last week. We've had the Emperor and the Empress coming up in the readings. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we need to see. Mercury retrograde. We have the Sun in Scorpio. We've got a new moon in Scorpio on the 28th, I think, of October, depending on where you are. We've got Mercury, of course, retrograde in Scorpio, and we've got Venus in Scorpio. There's a lot going down, isn't there? Okay, I'm just going to do the 4 that I've got. And I can tell you we got 4 out of 4 Major Arcana, which I'm not remotely surprised about. And we've got 2 pairs of cards here. We've got the High Priestess and we've got the Moon. That's not surprising, of course. The High Priestess, it's Piscean energy, it's Neptunian energy. If you are feeling, particularly during this, and it's not unusual for Mercury retrograde, if you are feeling during this time that you are getting telepathic messages or just hunches, instincts, funny feelings, however it comes to you, because High Priestess energy, you know, it can come to you like, you see she's got a crystal ball, she's got a book, you know, in the Rider-Waite there's loads of pomegranates, which are the seeds of passage and of knowledge, of Pluto, of the underworld, of Scorpio. Some of the things that are going to be coming to you, some of the enlightening messages are going to be weird, esoteric, deep and strange, okay? Let's just get that out there. But please do not doubt yourself. I think that's really important, because the High Priestess may be a bit woo-woo and she may be a bit esoteric and she may, you know, say or do some strange stuff. But that's why people go and see her, because she can access the knowledge that other people can't. And this is the kind of knowledge that's going to come to you at night. I mean, look at these cards. The Moon, High Priestess, at night, undercover, underground, very, very Scorpionic. But remember, when Mercury is retrograde, for me, we have a scramble. We have 2 things at the same time. We can have dualism. We can have fantasy and reality colliding, okay? And in a way, you have to learn not to question your own sanity. That's a big message for you, especially if you are a High Priestess type, okay? And that means that you are practicing whatever you're practicing, crystal balls, tarot, whatever, your own strange blend of a bit of everything. Right. The moon, things we are unaware of, things we don't know, energies we feel, vibrations we feel, things we intuit. In terms of this love situation that I'm reading for, there is a lot that is not known, there is a lot that is hidden, and it will come to pass, it will come to view during Mercury retrograde, one way or another. Why do I say that? Because the Tower, what else would it take to break this kind of mysterious deadlock than this scorpionic energy of the Tower? Yay. The Tower is, it could come in many forms, okay? Sudden realizations, it can be absolute epiphanies, it can be shock news, it can be coming to you when it's Mercury retrograde. You can be reading someone else's email by mistake, they could send you the wrong text message, you overhear something, something collides, it's all that kind of energy, okay? The feeling of false walls being torn down, lies kind of, I mean, I don't even want to call it lies. Excuse the man who's drilling down the street, who seems to do nothing but drill. It just feels like things come tumbling down so you can see what you need to see, okay? And then we get the star. I'm trying to keep my finger strategically placed over the star. Okay, now, interesting and fantastic, actually. In the Major Arcana, the Tower is number 16. The Tower is the shock, it's the epiphany. And the only card that can really heal it is the Star, which is number 17, okay? So the Tower comes, there goes the shock. Down come the comforting things, the lies that you're telling yourself, or the pretense, or any of the sham goes like this. The Star brings hope and healing and wish and manifestation and, to be honest, quite feminine strangeness, because we have the three, we've got the High Priestess, the Moon and the Star. I mean, it's lush. But I notice Tower is 16, Star is 17, and the Moon is 18. Even though, and this is a Mercury thing, even though you are going to get some answers and some clarity from that Tower, it will take you back to the Moon, and the Moon is what is not known and what is hidden. So don't think that you know everything when you get the revelation that you're getting out of that Tower, okay? This is bonkers. Do take a minute to hit that like button if you're finding this weird. If only there was a weird button. Like, dislike, weird. That would be the like. I'd be smashing the weird button at this point. This is weird. Oh. Okay, good. Here's some grounding energy to go with it. Kind of. Okay. Oh. Hello, sir. Right. Okay. Jesus. Oh my God. This reading is almost too big for one reading. I don't know what to say. It's like, right, let's just get on with it. Can I just say, this is a tarot pack that I use an awful lot, that is shuffled very, very well. And we're pulling consecutive cards, very, very deep cards. Right. So the Tower is 16, the Star is 17, the Moon is 18, and the Devil is 16. So, the Devil, something that you're trapped with another person, energies of being in chains with another person. You can see this couple chained to each other and they can see the light through that door, okay? This relationship, whether you are in separation, and a lot of you are, because you couldn't possibly comfortably be together in this situationship, relationship, X, whatever it is begging for this light. It's begging for this tower to come down. It's begging for everything to be known, for everything to get out on the table. And this scorpionic energy is going to help that. But it looks like we've got also the Emperor. I know, I mean, do me a favour. The Moon, the High Priestess, the Tower, the Star, the Devil, the Emperor. And I'm not mentioning that we've got the Magician and the Hierophant. Those of you who regularly watch tarot videos will know that that's unusual. Especially when you watch mine, my dailies and stuff. I don't think I've ever pulled this many Major Arcana. Okay, Divine Masculine, the Emperor. The Magician meets the High Priestess. Masculine and feminine energies are present. There he is with his antlers. The antlers is the sign of the Divine Masculine. Oh God, I'm going to have a lie down after this reading. I don't really know what to say. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Itchy nose. And the Hierophant, of course, the card about commitment, marriage. This is a big deal. If you were wondering why you were drained by a relationship situation, it's because there are patterns going back. I mean, if you look back on my last few random love readings, I'm pretty sure the Devil and the Tower came out in all of them. Okay. Ten of Swords. It's reaching some kind of conclusion. I know that doesn't look like the happiest conclusion. Thanks, Gemma. The Ten of Swords, okay? There's such a lot at stake here. There's such high-powered energy. This has been coming for quite a long time. Just remember that these cards are almost forming a cycle. The Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon. The Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, okay? 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 18. 15, 16, 17, 18. So those numbers may come into this somehow. What is in chains gets broken by the Tower, gets renewed and cleansed and given love and promise by the Star, and then reverts back to the Moon, okay? This is a cyclical mystery for the High Priestess and for the Magician, and in a sense they are battling it out during Scorpio season until it is dead. They're going to battle it out until it's dead. But you know what? It needs a fork sticking in it. It needs a fork sticking in it. What card? I want Chuck Spezzano's healing card. What are we talking with here? What on earth? Okay, I get that. We get the relationship card of control. That's the Devil card. During Scorpio season, during Mercury retrograde, this relationship situation loses control of itself in a good way as the High Priestess and the High Priest fight it out under the Moon with the Tower breaking the chains of the Devil, with the renewal of the Star, and with a conclusion that you will fight it to the death. You will fight this thing, this shadow, whatever it is, until it is done. I quite like that energy. I know it's full on. I have never done a reading this full on in my life. Honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Major Arcana. The periphery cards. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. It is a juggling act at times, and notice there's a massive moon behind that too. This is the 3D energy of it. Patience, you are going to need some. Especially patience and kindness towards yourself. And do you know what? And I have to say this, underneath all this shenanigans of moonlight and high priests and high priestess is some kind of an offer. I know, you probably couldn't believe it. It's underground and it's slow, but for me it moves towards that Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. It moves toward, God knows how it gets there, but it does. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Slow progress. Slow progress, but think of Mercury Retrograde, Scorpio season, think of November, and definitely have a look at your monthly reading for November, okay? Think of this as like a dreamscape of 3.5 weeks of intense Major Arcana battle, which breaks these chains, okay? Okay. Right. Chuck Spezzano love cards. These cards are so powerful. I feel like they're radiating off my table. Oh dear, right, okay. Okay. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised to see that card. I'm not surprised to see that card. God. All of the above, right, okay. Chuck Spezzano love cards, the problem card of bad choices. If you watch my dailies, you will know that we know that when women start reaching for fruit, bad things happen. Okay, bad choices. All right, yes, there's been some bad choices in this relationship. And there's been some pretty rotten apples as well. Believe me, this will all come out in the wash with all that Major Arcana. We get the card of orgasm, fireworks, absolutely massive sexual connection with a person. I'm not surprised. You've got the High Priestess and the Magician on the table. Yes, don't let that cloud your judgment, okay, in a way, is what I'm saying. We get a problem card of loneliness. Yes, of course. You don't get the Tower and you don't get this kind of connection without that too. It's a separation, okay? There has been separation. And then we get the healing card of receiving. That is that. It's unspectacular, it's unexpected, it's slow, but it's there, okay? And then we get the luck card of floating on air. That's unexpected, but not entirely. God, whew. It's a good thing Valentine is sleeping through this, isn't it, Val? Lucky you. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, we need something, you. Okay. No, it feels like another one. Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. Libra energy, that's going to be difficult to achieve. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision and details. You need to scrutinize your own judgment during this time, okay, because this is such powerful energy that you're going to be a bit blasted off your perch by it, okay? So see if you can just keep yourself in check somehow. And the Dream Walker, dreams and the collective good, I like this actually, and illusions, that's the Moon card. The Moon will bring the collective good, it will bring knowledge, but it will also bring illusion, and you have to scrutinize what belongs with illusion and what belongs with truth. And I don't mean fact, I mean truth. High Priestess energy, do you remember? Interpretation, feelings, signs, whatever that is. Romance Angel Oracle cards. Oh, no, we can't have all those, I'm afraid. So we take these out of the equation and we have those. Release your ex. That's that devil card being smashed. Both of you need to release each other, okay, for it to be done. It is safe for you to love. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth expressing. This needs to be cleared, okay? It needs, the truth needs to come out. Underneath it, two people can start again in a very level and grounded sense once everything has been brought out on the table, examined, and the Ten of Swords finished, okay? If this were to work after the storm of Scorpio and Mercury retrograde, it would require patience on both parts and work, but we're not even there yet, okay? I have a feeling that is Capricorn season, and that's not for another couple of months. Oh, wow. Okay, please do subscribe to the channel if this has resonated with you. Check out your November readings. Leave me a comment, hit the like button, hit the weird button. I'll see you soon. Namaste.